Okay, and back into the assault on Sollum. Yes, okay. We were just dealing with the British armored counterattack that is starting to come in. To which end I have my 47mm anti-tank gun, possibly not in the best position, but it is at least able to get some shots on the carrier there. And... oh, I should have you cease fire. Probably put enough fire on those guys. Alright, and we've got 2 of my anti-tank rifles shooting at that next armored car that's coming up. That must be the crew from the first armored car that was... one of my anti-tank rifles successfully convinced the British crew to abandon that armored car. So, they're not useless after all. You know, anti-tank rifles can work. Oh, right, and let's go ahead and move you back up there. I think I had pulled him back because I was concerned about the British anti-tank team right there. I think... we can likely deal with them. Oh, am I leaving my 50mm mortars behind? I don't want to do that. Ah, okay, that's the M37 machine gun, which is left back there for a good reason. Oh, and it has been doing good work, apparently, because it's almost out of ammo. And it's the other machine gun, which isn't almost out of ammo, which suggests maybe it hasn't been doing as much work. Okay, I guess it can't see... now, okay. This spot right here where I've placed this anti-tank rifle is, in hindsight, where I probably should have put this anti-tank gun. Looking right down the road where enemy vehicles are most likely to come from. And he's still got a bit of a view on this road over to the... well, okay, not a great view. Okay, I don't... yeah, I think I won't issue any further movement orders this turn. We'll just let our guys continue to shoot. Okay, another penetration on the carrier. An anti-tank gun is maybe a little bit overkill for a Bren carrier. We're getting penetrations on that armored car. Excellent. Okay. And meanwhile, my anti-tank rifles are hard at work attempting to deal with that armored car. Oh, it's under fire from 3 of my anti-tank rifles now. So this is the kind of massed anti-tank rifle fire I want to try to achieve. Or that I want to achieve. Multiple anti-tank rifles, all shooting at the same target, ideally from multiple different directions. Yikes. Okay, and... my infantry are running out of ammo. Or are tired. Alright, these guys need to rest. Once they're sufficiently rested... okay, I think we will go firm for the time being. To give these guys a chance to rest. And of course, crawling is not a very efficient way to rest. So we'll cancel whatever movement they're doing right now. Then once these two platoons are somewhat rested, what are they getting hit by? I may need to start moving them sooner. They're getting hit by something. Mortars? Maybe I need to move them a little sooner. Or maybe I just have them keep their heads down. Alright, you go ahead and run into that heavy building there. Alright, we still don't know what has become of that anti-tank team. Is it destroyed? Is it not? You're tired. Okay. I did just say that I would have my men go firm. That I want to find opportunities to advance as much as possible. I have some troops back here who are rested enough to push forward. Such as you. Okay. This platoon is definitely going to spend its time resting for now. Hopefully my anti-tank rifles and anti-tank guns can hold back the British armored counterattack. That anti-tank, that armored car is going to get away. I think. It's going to pull back behind that ridge before we're able to destroy it. That's okay. They destroying it would be better, but making it go away is a useful job. We are preventing it from assisting the British infantry. Oh. Okay. We have eliminated that British anti-tank rifle. Okay, got another carrier there, but I think my anti-tank rifles are on it. And my anti-tank gun. Alright, so we've identified some British infantry there. Can I... Well, you accepted the target orders. Oh, that mortar is out of action. You can engage that one. Oof. Not sure how you got so far forward, but might as well advance into some actual cover while you're at it. You get to a part of the building where you can have a better chance of being able to spot the enemy and shoot at them. You advance a bit. You bound forward and... Oh, I can't give you an advance order. And... Okay. Oh, first of all, just wanted to double check I was recording and haven't just spent the last 15 minutes playing turns that no one will ever see. Okay. And let's resume the fight. Alright, we're at least managing to convince their armor to stay back. Okay. G-Squad still has some ammo. Oh, but they have taken 70% casualties. Okay. I think they're out of the fight. More or less. This platoon is almost rested enough to start pushing forward. This platoon may be getting rested enough to start pushing forward. Oh, you know what? Probably the most useful thing I can do with you. You might as well. It's not like they have Piats, so, get right up in their face and start smothering them with machine gun fire to make them be less of a nuisance. Okay. I think the turn should go fairly quickly from here. Yeah, we've got... Okay. Ah, okay. That's one less platoon headquarters to worry about. That squad is almost out of ammo. Knocked out. Were they manning a weapon? Nope, we got a penetration on their armored car. I don't know if you can hear the kitty cat in the background. He has been fed, no matter how much he claims otherwise. So not sure what he's complaining about. Oh, and we left a squad behind. Oh, you are actually managing to get some fire onto them. Now, that is probably good enough for now. Yeah, the infantry to the left, my infantry to the left of this road are basically done. More carriers. Ah, excellent. Okay, one less armored car to worry about. It's a lot of carriers coming up. So a Brent carrier just managed to ricochet around from one of my anti-tank rifles. That's not great accuracy. Okay. Advanced option. That thing. Still pretty far. Start your movement maybe 30 seconds after the first group. Yeah, you stay back. But they're still tiring. But maybe things are safe enough now that I can start having them make some forward progress by walking. Still British troops on the flank, of course. And this is a 200-meter walk. That'll take a few turns. Might as well get started on it, though. I should rush you a little bit further forward. Oh. Excellent. One less armored car, oh, hang on. That was a tank. Okay, they've got an actual tank up, where we've previously just been facing Bren carriers and a couple of armored cars. Now, as tanks go, you know, this isn't an exceptionally dangerous tank, but, you know, it's still a tank. Okay, but we did manage to knock it out. What with? With the anti-tank gun. Okay. Gonna... view that from this side here. Oh yeah, what are the, There we go. So that'll give us a bit of a clearer view there of the shot. Excellent. Alright, but I do want to have that information on. Mm. $130. Okay, making progress there. Kitty cat, what? check in is almost done. Too effective fire to continue advancing. You guys maybe hold off on advancing for a little bit more, for a little bit. Um, we're pretty close to being done with this battle. Just by time limit. I should get some mortars over here. Yeah, where are those light mortars? I'm doing a bad job of keeping my light mortars forward with the rest of my infantry. Okay. Mortars. How far am I asking you to run there? That's a bit of a distance, but it'll be worth it. You are down to 8 HE rounds. You. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Cancel. Oh, oh. Get that machine gun to where it can do the most good. And okay. That armored car is hopefully devastating the British infantry with some close-range machine gun fire. Oh, maybe I should put a little bit of distance. I guess it's a little late for that. Okay. I'm gonna start bounding these guys forward. So every turn, I'll have two of these squads move forward a little bit. Have them occupy positions around this clump of trees and this damaged building and maybe some of the craters over here. Oh. Okay. Oh, got another tank. My anti-tank rifles are on the case. Of course, the gunners are green. What's a mortar gonna do to a tank? Okay. So you don't have a line of sight. Maybe I should start moving some of my anti-tank rifles a little bit further forward. Inch you just a little bit further forward there. Just... It's that clump of trees there. Oh, and right, as I discovered in a previous battle, these Mark 7 Mark 7Bs, I think, is the designation. They do pose a threat to my tanks. Even though they're only armed with a machine gun, it's a 12.7 millimeter machine gun, which can penetrate very light armor, such as the armor I have on my tankettes here. Yeah, only 13 millimeters of frontal armor. Like the Like the 50 cal kind of got repurposed to being an anti-aircraft machine gun from being an anti-tank machine gun, because tank armor crept up to the point that it really wasn't a viable anti-tank machine gun anymore, but it can still punch through 13 millimeters of armor just fine. And barely even break a sweat punching through 13 millimeters of armor. Okay. Okay, hopefully my anti-tank rifles can convince it to go away. Oh, hang on. What's this? My tanks are shooting at it. What kind of machine gun have we got? Just says MG. So it's probably not one that can penetrate armor. Ah, yeah. Like what we just saw there. One burst into this L3. And that is... okay, maybe a couple of bursts. Yep. 2 bursts into this L3/33, and it is out of action. Okay. I definitely need to start moving. One round left. Can you do it? Nope. That's a miss. Okay. But we don't have to... we don't actually have to disable that tank. We just need to hold it at bay for a couple of turns. Okay, and I've gotten this tankette in a position to be useful. Oh. I'm interested in why I was bothering to shoot at that tank. Because I don't think the L3 has a machine gun that can punch through armor, but... yeah. There we go. So, which way are you currently facing? Let's get in a position to do something useful. And this anti-tank rifle is not going to be able to do much, probably, from where it is, so... Oh, but how far do I need you to move? Like 300 meters? Battle is probably going to time out before you get there, but get started. I should also probably move this anti-tank rifle. Kind of don't want to be moving all of my anti-tank rifles at once. How far do you need to move? I mean, one of my anti-tank rifles is still in a perfectly good position. Okay. We have a bit of a distance to go. Okay. Did we actually take out the British machine gun that was in this building? Maybe? Alright. We'll press on, and we will see... There's a chance that the battle will time out at the end of this turn. Okay, battle hasn't timed out yet. You say you've got a shot on that thing? Or are you getting shot at by that thing? How much further do you have to go? Bit of a ways. Change that for a run order. That's not good. out of... Oh, you still do have one armor-piercing round left. Just not using it. Okay. Okay. The anti-tank rifle is keeping that Bren carrier at bay anyway. This one is making progress. Tiring, but he might just... Yeah, he might make it. Okay. I think at this point, I've probably issued all the orders... Oh, you know, the other thing I really should have done before I ended the command phase was withdraw this tankette. Oh, hope it survives another turn. Yeah. These tanks here, far from useless. I was defending this tank on the grounds that it was perfectly capable of engaging infantry, but it is also perfectly capable of engaging some other tanks. Not most other tanks. Oh. Looks like they captured... Ah, probably the crew of this tank out here. Okay, you are now back to a walk, which is fine, because that's what you were doing in the first place. Let's make it into a position from which... Oh. You stopped. Is that where I wanted you to stop? No, we'll see if we get another turn. Okay. Ah, but you've got a pause order. Or not a pause order. Order delay. Well, actually, you apparently do have a line of fire from where you are, so shoot at it from where you are. You don't have a line of fire from where you are. You will... Mark 6B. Was I calling it a Mark 7? I may have been calling it a Mark 7. Let's also get your commander closer. Oh, yeah, and wasn't I going to have you guys bound forward? I kind of forgot about that. heading ain't over. Time the order's delay has elapsed, the other squad should be forward a bit. I wonder how many more turns I'm going to get. So we got 35 plus. How many is implied by the plus, I wonder? Nope. We knocked something out. A Bren carrier. But it's something. Wait, was that knocked out by... Oh, the anti-tank gun. It is completely out of ammunition. I guess the spot I found for it wasn't so bad after all. So I think we've definitely seen here that the Italian equipment is capable of performing against the British equipment. So their problem was not their kit. I mean, their kit wasn't, you know, perfect, but it was fine by early war standards. There we go. Okay. Casualties. 49 to 89. Okay, so... What is that? That's less than 2 to 1. 89 divided by 49. 1.8 to 1. That's not bad. Yeah, that's doing okay. And in terms of vehicles, 4 to 1. They lost 8 vehicles, I lost 2. So, possibly the biggest defeat that the British suffered at the hands of the Italians in 1940, at least. Still not a very big defeat. Yeah, like, not all the Italian forces were bad. They were... When competently led, they could do reasonably well. Like, part of the poor reputation of the Italian army in World War II does come from the fact that every single major operation they launched was a failure. Every invasion they launched ended in failure. Except for East Africa. Okay, so almost every invasion they launched ended in failure. And part of their poor reputation just comes from Rommel shit-talking them, because, you know, German World War II generals just love to blame their allies for every setback. Oh, there's quite a lot back here that was never engaged. Ah, those are trucks, so of course they weren't supposed to be engaged, because they wouldn't have contributed much. Yeah, that Mark 6B is definitely the most dangerous thing that showed up here. And those can be dangerous tanks. Yes, any tank can be quite dangerous, especially if it's going up against an opponent that does not have a tank. Okay, so I think that about covers it. Got to lead the Italians into action. So, and with the, like, hopefully I will finish editing a CM2 video soon. I'm working on it. Just to, you know, life, finding time to edit isn't always easy. And, you know, getting my brain to switch to, thinking, oh, I should be editing, like, now is a good time to edit a couple of turns. But as for unedited CM1 content, I'm kind of alternating between Afrika Korps and Barbarossa to Berlin, so this was Afrika Korps, so the next one will be Barbarossa to Berlin. Alright.